Are your kids driving you crazy with their incessant whining about being bored? If that's a problem for you this summer, listen up because I have all kinds of ideas I can share with you about keeping your children entertained over the summer. Hey everybody, it's Tracy with Home Smart Realty Group, and I'm here with another episode of Anything But Normal, where we tell you anything and everything you need to know about life in Bloomington Normal. Today we're going to talk a little bit about your kids and all the fun you can have with them in the summertime. You have children who are bored out of their minds all summer long. They don't have to be, so let me tell you some ideas and ways that you can keep yourself a little bit more sane. So, I'm an empty nester and my children are all well grown now, and so we don't have that issue anymore. However, I was a homeschool mom with 4 children under the age of 5. So imagine that. No twins, no triplets, just 5, 4, 3, and 1. Can you imagine how many times I heard, "I'm bored, I'm tired, is there anything to do? I'm hungry, what can we do? Can I have a friend over?" It gets a little bit old. Sometimes you just want to get away. But if you can find enough activities for your kids to be entertained, your life can feel like a vacation all day long. Let's talk about the 10 things I loved doing with my children when they were little, and I know you can still do them today. In fact, some of them have even gotten better. The first one we're going to talk about is Miller Park. Now, Miller Park is not just a park. It's a park that has a pond where you can go fishing. You can also take your children to swim at the beach area. Pack yourself a picnic for the day. Start out early in the morning, play on the equipment, eat your lunch, and go visit the beach. Swim for the afternoon, and when the children are so tired, take them home, give them a nap, make dinner, and it's easy as pie to put them to bed because they're so tired from all that sunshine. The next thing you can do when you're at Miller Park is to visit the zoo. Now, Miller Park Zoo is really quite something to see. They've made so many improvements, and for just $60 a year, your family can buy a membership and you can visit the zoo as often as you'd like. There's lions and tigers and bears. You can even watch the sea otters getting fed. Did you know there are over 180 animals to see at the Miller Park Zoo? Now, if you don't get the membership, the cost is between $5 and $7 per person. Now, in addition to the zoo, the beach, and the park, as well as fishing in the pond, you can also visit on super hot days Miller Park's splash pools. These are areas where your children can run around and play, and there are sprinklers all over. It's very bright and sunny, and the children have such a great time. Now, one of the most exciting things my children always loved was to visit the public libraries. Both Bloomington and Normal have public library areas. My children were definitely bookworms, and we wanted to encourage that as much as possible. So we always signed up for their summer reading programs. Those reading programs have all kinds of different incentives, which really help your children to be excited about reading, regardless of their age. So the reading programs have all kinds of prizes for your children as they mark off their different reading incentives and the goals that they have. Maybe they want to read 5 books every week. As they've done that, they get awards and different prizes throughout the summer. At the end of the summer, they get things like maybe a personal pizza from Pizza Hut or who knows where else. Each year, the program has different kinds of awards and prizes. My children always love that. They get to learn and have a good time. Now, one of the really super fun things that we all know about in Bloomington Normal is the Constitution Trail. We have miles and miles and miles of areas where your children can just run and play and scream and yell. They can ride their bikes, you can jog, get lots of exercise, and by the time you get back to your car, they're so tired. We're always looking forward to ways to wear our children out so that they're having a great time, but they're tired when they get home. Another thing that we can do in Bloomington Normal is to visit Cumlara Park and go fishing. Now, just a side note, if you're over the age of 13, you will need to have a fishing license. It doesn't cost a lot, and you can get it at Walmart.
You can't run from the law.
Okay, now here's another one that's really exciting, and I really wish they had this when I was a child. Trampoline Parks. Have you seen these places? There's trampolines all over the place. There are foam pits and different obstacle courses for the children to run and play in. Have a play date. Set up a time with your friends and their children so that you can actually visit and the kids can play and have a great time. It's a little bit scary to see all the jumping they're doing in there, but imagine how tired they are when they get home. Next, let's talk about the Children's Discovery Museum. Have you been there? Oh my goodness. You will not believe all of the different things they have to play with and to look at and explore at the Discovery Museum. The exhibits change on a regular basis. There's all kinds of different things to do. Life-size chess, exploration with science and music, all kinds of different dress-up activities and things children can do of all ages. It's even still fun for me whenever I go. Another area you might not be aware of in Bloomington Normal is the Hidden Creek Nature Preserve and Sanctuary. There are 5.5 acres of wooded, paved trails and nature areas where you can relax, walk, hike, and explore all of the wildlife surrounding you. Have you heard of Arcadia? Your children will love this place. I'm telling you, it is America's playable arcade museum where every game is just 25 cents. You can't buy anything for a quarter anymore. Even use a pinball machine is a whole lot more than that. You gotta check it out. And last but certainly not least, we have 5 public pools. One of those is Fairview Park, where we have water slides and all kinds of fun. So, there's so many things to do during the summer. So hopefully some of these things sound like a little bit of fun, and maybe it gives you a little bit of hope that you won't go crazy on those days when the children are whining and crying. Because I'm telling you, when they get older, it gets a whole lot better. This is Tracy Lockenour with HomeSmart Realty, and this has been another episode of Anything But Normal. If you or anyone that you know is looking to move in, move out, move up, or move on, just give us a call. We're always here to help, and we're always ready to serve. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.